Welcome to Help to Love Mindful Hacks, your trusted, curated source for self-mastery and self-improvement tips to help you become happier and more productive in your truth, to actually become your higher version of self. Here is your host and happiness and productivity specialist, E.L. Brooks.
The Self-Confidence Formula. One of the profound books that has impacted my life is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. In it, Hill mentions, as humans, our greatest challenge is the lack of self-confidence, which he says, this handicap can be overcome, and this hidden fear can be transformed into courage through the aid of autosuggestion. Think about it. In most cases, we're borrowing confidence through material things, myself included, so I'm not casting any stones. Those designer labels, exotic cars, the BMW, the AMG, the Ferrari that we're sporting, we're just borrowing the credibility of that brand to prove that we matter and that we're enough. There's no need for a Gucci bag or a Rolex watch. Some of us purchase those things because we want people to know that we matter and that we're enough. If you really break it down, that's because at some subconscious level, we still feel lack, and we lack self-confidence on a continuum. What we're really looking for is esteem, and that comes from within, and that can never be shaken. That comes when we know that we're enough and that we know that we matter, but we need self-confidence to get to self-esteem. Hill goes on to say that the application of autosuggestion may be made through arrangements of positive thought impulses, stated in writing, memorized, and repeated until they become part of our working equipment of the subconscious faculty of our mind. There's a formula for self-confidence that involves visualization, a form of mindfulness meditation to develop a clear picture and direction for what you want to attain, which is most important to you, which sets your soul on fire, your purpose. As he calls it, your definite chief aim in life, and as I call it, our North Star. Here are the 5 parts to that formula. Number 1, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here and now promise to take such actions. Number 2, I realize the dominating thoughts in my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Number 3, I know through the principle of autosuggestion that any desire I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Number 4, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, my North Star, my why. I will never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. And number 5, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction that does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me long-term success. I will cause others to believe in me because of my willingness to believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. He'll suggest that we say this formula aloud at least once a day to build self-confidence. One love. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please share it and make sure you subscribe to the Help to Love channels. Join our Facebook community and remember, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. And most importantly, stay blessed, not stressed. Hashtag 500 to happiness. Hashtag 1 of 1. And remember, honor your gift and your uniqueness. One love.